So this is the lecture on a page that was missing from section 13. So it says that we want to find the a and the b so that I can make that equation of a parabola. And the tangent line at this point is this. Okay, tangent line at that point. So if this is the tangent line at that point, doesn't that mean the slope of the tangent line at x equal 1, right, because it's always at the x value, is 3? Yes, so that tells me f prime of 1 is 3. Oh, so I can go find the derivative, right? So f prime of x would be 2ax, because I carry the a along, and I take the derivative of x squared, and that's 2x. And then I take the derivative of bx, and that gives me b. So putting this in here, so f prime of 1 means I'm going to plug in x equal 1, and then I'm going to set it equal to 3. Okay, that's one equation, and I'm going to have to find another equation. So now I'm going to say, let's see. I think this point must be on this graph. This xy point has to be on that graph, so I'm going to plug in x equal 1 and y equal 1 into y equal ax squared plus bx. So I get 1 is equal to a plus b. All right, there's my other equation. If I have two equations and two unknowns, I can solve. So 2a plus b is 3, a plus b is 1, and then I'm going to subtract the second equation. 2a minus a gives me a, b minus b is gone, so I get a is 2, and then using this, I get b is negative 1. All right. This one's a little different. So this is saying there's two tangent lines that go through this point. So the first thing I want you to notice is this point is not on f of x. So think about it. If I put in x equal 2 into here, I get 4 plus 2 is 6. That's not 6. So this point is not on the graph. I don't know where they're drawing the tangent lines. So let me just try to get a little picture. And so it'd be, some kind of parabola, right? I'm not drawing it exactly. And then I've got this point, 2, negative 3. So 2, negative 3 is not on the graph. So why are we talking about tangent lines? So what they're saying is there's going to be a tangent line like here, and then I didn't draw very well, but a tangent line like here. So there's two tangent lines to this graph that also pass through that point. Whoa, this is going to be hard. So what I'm going to need to do is I'm going to need to find those x values, right, that those tangent lines are happening at. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to let x equal a. So, and I know I'm going to solve for a. That's the specific x value, right? So remember we used a for a specific x value. So that's got to be your first step. Okay, then we're going to use the fact that I know that what the equation is, right? So I'm going to use x equal a into f of x equal x squared plus x. So that means I have the point a comma a squared plus a, right? The x is a, this would be the y value. So that's one point. Another point that is given to me, I'm just going to use, is that I'm going to have this other point of 2, negative 3. I know that's on the tangent line also. Okay, next I'm going to find the derivative at the point A. So let me just make room up here. So if I was to take the derivative of this, f prime of x would give me 2x plus 1. That tells me the slope of the tangent line at any point x. So what I want is I want to plug in a. So I want f prime of a. F prime of a gives me 2a plus 1. So this is the slope of the tangent line at my x equal a. Okay, so there's three things we just need to pick out and put together. Now I get to use these three things. Okay, so I have a slope and a point, and I have a slope and a point. I think with one of the slopes and one of the points, I can put together an equation of a line, right? So I'm going to use this point and this slope. So I'd have y plus 3 is equal to 2a plus 1 x minus 2, right? So I put in 2a plus 1 for the slope, x minus 2, right? Okay, so from here, now I'm going to use this point. So now I'm going to put in a squared plus a for y, carry along the plus 3, carry along the 2a plus 1, and then I'm going to put in a for the x. So let's multiply this side out, and I'm going to bring it up here. A squared plus a plus 3 gives me 2a squared minus 4a plus a minus 2. It's a quadratic. Get it equal to 0. So subtracting the a squared, you get that. So these two things here make a negative 3a, and then we subtract another one, so you get a negative 4a. Subtract this over here, so I get a negative 5. Oh my goodness, I think that factors. Minus 5 plus 1. So there's 2 points that this happens at.